The 2026 model year is an audacious proposition, blending American muscle car heritage with the practical expanse of a recreational vehicle. It immediately captures the imagination, promising a unique fusion of performance and nomadic freedom. From the outset, it is clear this vehicle is not born from Ford's mainstream design studio but rather from the creative, aftermarket world of coach building, where a standard Mustang chassis is stretched and transformed. Visually, the execution is a fascinating study in adaptation. The iconic Mustang front end, with its predatory grille and tri-bar LED lighting, remains proudly intact, creating a startling sight as this familiar face is attached to an elongated, high-roofed cabin. The profile is where the identity crisis becomes most apparent, with the sweeping roofline and pronounced rear haunches of the coupe giving way to a long, boxy living section. While the signature tie-yumps are preserved, they now adorn a much taller and squarer rear end, making for a vehicle that is simultaneously recognizable and utterly incongruous. The driving experience is, unsurprisingly, a complete departure from any Mustang before it. The powerful EcoBooster V8 engine, now tasked with moving a significantly heavier vehicle, feels notably strained. Acceleration is languid, and the once agile handling is replaced by a cautious, lumbering demeanor, with body roll becoming a prominent feature during cornering. The steering, while precise in a standard Mustang, here communicates a sense of disconnect, as if the front wheels are uncertain of their relationship to the vast structure behind them. Transitioning from the driver's seat into the living quarters reveals a world of stark contrasts. The interior finish varies wildly depending on the specific coach builder, but it generally features functional, if not luxurious, RV fittings. The materials, from the cabinetry to the upholstery, prioritize durability over the sporty aesthetics of the Mustang's original cockpit. The space is utilized efficiently, with compact galley kitchens, wet baths, and convertible dinettes that define the typical Class B motorhome layout. Practicality is both the vehicle's raison d'etre and its greatest source of compromise. The freedom to pull over and inhabit your vehicle is undeniable, offering a completely self-contained travel experience. However, the limited freshwater capacity, modest holding tanks, and constrained storage space mean journeys require careful planning. This is a vehicle for weekend getaways or solo adventures, not for extended, off-grid living with multiple occupants. Fuel economy is a sobering consideration. The combination of a powerful engine, a tall, unaerodynamic profile, and substantial weight results in fuel consumption figures that would make any traditional RV buyer blanch. Frequent stops at the pump become an integral part of any long-distance trip, significantly impacting the overall cost of travel and somewhat contradicting the carefree spirit of the open road. On the highway, the Mustang Motorhome finds its most comfortable stride. The powertrain relaxes, and the cabin offers a commanding view of the road. Wind noise is noticeable, given the vehicle's shape, but the underlying Mustang chassis provides a ride that is more car-like than many truck-based RVs. It feels most at home cruising at a steady pace on interstate highways, rather than navigating twisting secondary roads or crowded urban environments. The technological integration is a patchwork affair. The Mustang's advanced driver assist features and sync infotainment system remain operational for the driving compartment, providing a familiar interface. The living area, however, operates on a separate system, with its own controls for lighting, water pumps, and climate control. This dichotomy can feel disjointed, reminding occupants that they are in a hybrid of two very different engineering philosophies. Build quality is a persistent concern. While the base Mustang is a well-engineered product, the extensive modifications involve cutting, welding, and integrating complex living systems. The potential for creaks, leaks, or electrical gremlins is inherently higher than in a factory-built vehicle from either Ford or a dedicated RV manufacturer. A thorough inspection by a qualified specialist is an absolute necessity for any potential buyer. The social and cultural reaction to this vehicle is a spectacle in itself. It garners intense curiosity, constant photographs, and endless questions at every campground and fuel stop. For an owner who enjoys being the center of attention, this is a perk. For those seeking anonymity or a quiet retreat into nature, the perpetual spotlight can become tiresome, turning a simple rest stop into a public exhibition. From a financial perspective, the Mustang Motorhome represents a significant and speculative investment. The initial cost is high, combining the price of a new Mustang with the extensive conversion work. Depreciation is a major unknown, as the vehicle appeals to an extremely niche market. Ensuring and maintaining such a unique creation can also be more challenging and expensive than with a conventional RV. In terms of performance, it is essential to recalibrate all expectations. This is not a vehicle for spirited driving. The brakes, though likely upgraded during the conversion, work diligently to manage the momentum. The suspension, even if modified, is under constant duress. The driving engagement comes from the novelty of piloting such an unusual machine, not from any dynamic thrill. The camping experience within is intimate and cozy. The clever use of space creates a functional shelter that feels secure and private. Waking up to a new view each morning, with the comfort of your own bed and kitchen, delivers on the core promise of RV life. The emotional reward of traveling in a vehicle that is unmistakably yours adds a unique layer to the adventure. Ultimately, the 2026 Ford Mustang Motorhome is a rolling paradox. It succeeds brilliantly as a conversation piece and a testament to personalization, offering a travel experience unlike any other on the road. It fulfills a dream of combining two iconic symbols of American freedom, the muscle car and the open road. Yet, it fails as a practical union of its constituent parts, compromising the performance of the Mustang and the spacious utility of a traditional motorhome. It is a vehicle defined by passion over pragmatism. For the right individual, a dedicated Mustang enthusiast with a deep desire for micro-RV travel and a disregard for conventional wisdom, it could be a perfect, soul-stirring match. This owner must value character and statement above efficiency, comfort, and resale value. They must embrace the quirks and compromises as part of the vehicle's undeniable charm. For the vast majority of consumers, however, it represents a fascinating but flawed experiment. Those seeking true performance would be better served by a standard Mustang and a hotel reservation. Those seeking comfortable, reliable, and spacious travel would find a purpose-built Class B motorhome a far more sensible choice. The Mustang Motorhome exists in a narrow space between these two worlds. Its legacy is that of a bold custom creation, a piece of automotive art. It challenges notions of what a vehicle can be and reflects a desire to break from conformity. On a practical level, it is difficult to recommend. As an experience, as a piece of rolling sculpture, and as a generator of stories, it is utterly compelling. It turns every trip into an event and every parking spot into a stage. In conclusion, the 2026 Ford Mustang Motorhome is less a consumer product and more a mobile manifesto. It is not engineered for mass appeal but crafted for a specific, almost romantic, ideal of freedom. It stands as a testament to the idea that vehicles can be more than mere transportation. They can be extensions of personality and dreams, however imperfectly realized. It is a vehicle you choose with your heart, fully aware that your head will consistently question the decision. Driving it, living in it, and being seen in it is an exercise in embracing contradiction. You sacrifice the purity of the sports car and the practicality of the RV to gain something entirely unique, a singular, head-turning home on the road that proudly bears a legendary pony badge. In the end, its value cannot be measured by traditional metrics, but only by the weight of the adventure and the joy it brings to its singular, devoted owner. It is a rare, flawed, and unforgettable machine.